Hi everyone. Good evening all to this second webinar of the series. And we are here to talk about the most underused growth tool of B2B right now. That's WhatsApp. Let us quickly welcome our guests over here. We have Aakriti, we have Nilay, and we have Preeti with us, along with Ravindra. So I'm gonna give a detailed introduction about all of them soon. But I quickly want to run you all through this presentation that we have built, and I want you all to stay with me, get a little foundation of what we're going to be talking about today, and then we're going to have our amazing guests talk about and discuss about how we can optimize WhatsApp as a brand, WhatsApp as a platform, sorry. So the first thing, can we have the first slide, please? So the first thing that we talk about is the engagement crisis. So let us set the stage. Most important thing over here is that this app is used the most but utilized the less. When we talk about emails, you'll be lucky if you have 18% of people even open them, or just 2 to 3 clicks who at least see your mails. Now that's like whispering into the void. Then let's talk about LinkedIn. LinkedIn, the organic reach keeps dropping around 5 to 7% these days. And SEO, it's powerful, but it takes months to see results. So the channels we depend on are either too slow or just too crowded. We're trying to connect with customers using methods from 2012 while buying behaviors has completely changed. There's urgency here, but always remember, inattention can always cause to loss of pipeline. Can we have the next slide? So now enter WhatsApp. It's not new, but it's almost criminally unused in B2B. Listen to this. WhatsApp open rates hover over 70 to 80%, click-through rates around 25 to 30%, and replies come in twice as fast as on emails. Because you're not sending another newsletter, you are sending customized messages just like you get from your friends and family. And the best part is it's already on the buyer's phone. So there are no logins, no spam folders, no LinkedIn or feed or algorithms, just a direct frictionless connection. Can we have the next slide, please? So what do you do with this kind of attention and immediacy? The use cases are way beyond just blast messages and appointment confirmation. You can build lead nurture journeys, share automated product demos or catalogs, send event reminders, and even recover abandoned posts with follow-ups automatically. You don't have to put in an extra effort, or you can automate this entire process. Customer support, that's also sorted. Want to offer personalized discounts to D2C buyers? Done. WhatsApp lets you run one of many or one-to-one conversations in human, helpful ways at scale. That combo, it's game-changing. Can we have the next slide? Now let's talk about how. Because a lot of founders and marketers hesitate here, there are two paths. The first option can be a basic WhatsApp business app. It's great for small teams just starting out. The second option would be a WhatsApp Business API, which is also known as WABA right now. This unlocks real automation. Think bots, workflows, CRM syncs, and even payments on chats. Combine this with your e-commerce or CRM platforms, and now you're tracking metrics like CTRs, reply rates, conversions, all in real time. Broadcast smart chatbots and real-time triggers. This isn't just messaging. It becomes a live sales funnel. Imagine how easy that your life would be after you've had WhatsApp Business API. Can we have the next slide, please? Now, why does this really matter for you? Especially if you're an SME or a D2C brand. First, trust builds faster on chat. You talk, they reply. No forms, no cold calls, just human interaction. Assisted by automation, you don't have to fight algorithms. You control the channel. Third, it's insanely cost effective. You don't need a big tech stack, just strategy and intent. Honestly, a smart WhatsApp funnel can outperform a clunky marketing stack and make customers feel seen. That's the sweet spot we want to hit today. So let's wrap this up. This tool is here. The users are here. This timing is perfect because everybody is coming on WhatsApp. And if you're not, you're losing out on a lot of business. WhatsApp isn't just another channel, it's a digital handshake, the fastest way to get into your buyer's head and heart. And to make this real, we've invited people who've been building and growing on business. Let's learn from our folks who are actually doing it. Now, coming to the introduction of our stars to this evening, we're going to be taking you through this entire discussion and the flow of the event. They're going to be discussing some really strategic points, and they're going to be giving you way forward. First up, we have Nilay Shah. Can we have a hi from you, Nilay?
Hello, hi.
Great. He's the founder
Hello.
of God of Sports. Nilay is not just building India's top sports brand, he's grown a thriving community of 45,000 fans, and it is totally shaking up the e-commerce for athletes across the country. Trust me, he's redefining what's possible in the sports and digital business. Next, we have Aakriti. Aakriti, can we hear a hi? She is a personal brand strategist. Aakriti is a powerhouse behind 100 plus leaders who now shine online. She spent a decade of helping brands and humans stand out, reaching 250,000 people. If you want authenticity and growth, Aakriti's playbook is where it starts. Next up, we have Preeti. Preeti, can we have a hi from you?
Hi, everyone.
Great. She's the partner success manager at AI Sensei. Preeti brings deep expertise in analytics, customer success, and driving B2B and B2C growth. She's passionate about optimizing workflows and building powerful client relationships. And she is here to share how data-driven strategies can move business forward. And anchoring today's discussion, we have our own Ravindra Warang. Ravi, can we have a hi?
Hey guys, hi.
Great. He is the director at 12GRIDS. Ravindra is more than a director. He's a visionary who fuses tech smart and with serious creative energy. He's steering brands straight into the digital future. He's a thought leader in this industry. And I have to say, his way of looking at problems always sharp and always fresh. I'm thrilled to have all four of you here. Let's dive in and hear how innovators are unlocking WhatsApp for real B2B and D2C wins. Thank you so much. Over to you, Ravi.
Hey guys, hello everyone. So it's a great introduction. I think about me it's too much visionary and all. I need to now live up to the expectations of everyone. And I think Mehak had set a really good ground for the great discussion. And I'm very fortunate to have such an amazing panel. One from a brand and communication side, one from actual WABA technical side who understand WABA in and out, handling hundreds of WABA customers or thousands of WABA customers. I don't know about it now, the exact number. And I think we also have a perspective from a customer or a perspective from the business side who is running his own business, building something really interesting. As I'm a sports person, I really very excited to shop from God of Sports. So yeah, I really thankful to Nilay to come to the stage. So we really have a power pack panel today, and I think the audience has set a right expectation from us, and it's going to be a responsibility of this panel to give a right message or to give a right knowledge what my audience is looking for. So let me also look at my audience. Is this a bot or are we a real people? So can we say hi on chatbot quickly, guys? So I can understand. I understand the chatbot can also do this, but let's assume that this hi is coming from my real audience. Wonderful, guys. Great. Fantastic. So great responses. So I think on Thursday, 7 p.m., while traveling back, if you guys are from Mumbai, I understand what kind of travel you guys do. If you are in Delhi, I understand what kind of traffic you are doing. If you are in Bangalore, I can certainly understand what kind of traffic you are going through. And still you are joining this. This is amazing stuff. And I think it is setting the right expectations from the panel. So guys, I think before going to my beautiful panel, let me first talk a question to my audience. Do you guys really know what WABA is? WhatsApp Business API is? Yes or no? How many of you know WABA? Yes or no? Yes. Yeah. Abhimanyu, no. Yuti, yes. Pratik, no. Sushil, no. Okay. Okay, Mehak, yes, of course. Okay, great. So I think it's a mixed crowd. So it's going to be great discussion. So I think before going to my Aakriti with the communication side, let me ask Preeti can you Preeti quickly help us to understand what WABA is? I think it's a fundamental question. And of course, my following question is keep everyone use WhatsApp, right? My mobile also has a WhatsApp. Everyone has a WhatsApp. I use it free of cost. Then why the hell you guys are charging me?
Correct. Correct. Yeah. So let me just take you to the history, what exactly WhatsApp and Meta came up with. So we, all of us know that we have a WhatsApp app and then we have a WhatsApp business app for the business perspective. But it was limited to, only limited customers, or you can say the limited set of people that you have. They came to know that businesses are eager to scale it up, right? And do the automation and alternative things that they're already doing from other tools or apps, right? WhatsApp is very free and everyone has it, as you mentioned, right? So they rolled out APIs, right? Over the WhatsApp. So now, in order to do the automations, we know that what exactly is the API. It helps you to connect one environment with other, or helps in bridge between two of the tools, right, to communicate with each other. WhatsApp rolled out APIs, and hence BSP came up, who created their own tool, right? And then 12GRIDS, who offer such, you can say the facilities in order to onboard the businesses and scale it in terms of live chat, broadcasting it to 1,000, or connecting or reaching out to 1,000 of the customers all at once through broadcasting and through automations, through e-commerce, now WhatsApp payments, to the WhatsApp forms in terms of lead acquisition and the lead, you can say the management, right? So all of these things can be now done through the WhatsApp Business API. You can now take it directly from Meta, or you can reach out to the BSPs or the tech solution provider like 12GRIDS, who are actively working over the improvements of the tools and to provide the features wherein a business can, scale it up, the revenue, and you can say the ROI, click tracking, everything for your business at a one place. So I hope this WhatsApp Business API is now clear to everyone.
But still, a layman's question here. What such kind of things we can do which my normal WhatsApp cannot?
Exactly. So we'll come across with the initial phase of why exactly we were pitching WhatsApp Business API, right? We'll go back to 2022 when it came with a push, right? Businesses said that I am doing a broadcasting through my business app because it came as a feature initially over business app. My account is getting blocked, right?
Yeah.
We now have a potential to scale it up, but with the verification process with the Meta, right? So it is first to scale the business. You are able to do the broadcast over business app to 250 contacts. Now you can scale it up to 1,000 and lakhs and unlimited contacts all at once, right? Second thing is, it is not it is not making that thing disabled. Your WhatsApp number is quite precious for you, right? Now, ultimately, you might require the automation. So for each and every industry, if you take, right, be it e-commerce, be it any other fintech industry, right? So irrespective of they come up across from the service background or from the product background, you can do all of these things like automation, live chat, right? Integrations of other tools and CRM over WhatsApp, because click tracking is there, open rate is quite high, right? So these all are what the matrices why the businesses want to come over WhatsApp Business API and why Meta offered this as a service.
Wonderful, Preeti. I think that was a really great explanation. Let me extend this question to my other panelist, Akriti. I think you are up. So, I think the way I asked Preeti the same question, I think WhatsApp is often seen as a personal chat tool, right? And you
Right.
as a communication and brand expert, what do you think? What makes this WhatsApp as the powerful and underrated marketing channel?
Yeah. So, a basic nature of WhatsApp, we need to understand that, and
Mhm.
it's the personalization of the personal touch. We are invading someone's privacy over there, right?
Mhm.
You are like getting into the personal life of those people.
Mhm.
So it's very important that the way that you're getting into the personal life of people. So because of the inherent intimacy nature of WhatsApp and also the engagement rates that are so high, yeah, it will be a great lever to scale up your business. And also the open rates are very high, like everyone is saying, Mehak said, Preeti said, everyone is saying like open rates are definitely it's 80 to 90%. Because many of us have that tendency that we can't leave any chat unread. So
Yeah, yeah,
we
that's true.
open it definitely for sure. And after that, we have so many capabilities on in WhatsApp. We can send GIFs, we can send photos, we can send voice notes. So you can personalize it as much as possible. So I think there's a huge opportunity if we are not building up deep conversations and we are not building up a loyal customer base over WhatsApp, then the email list won't help you.
Yeah. But anyway, before going to the Nilay, I think following question to you is, does this communication or does this engagement is required?
Yes, definitely it's required. With the opportunities that Meta is giving nowadays, that with WhatsApp integration, API integration, when you're running ads, you are like in CRM, you used to earlier label it. Now you are
Mhm.
getting those features in WhatsApp API integrations as well. You can label the person with the products or the stage that they are at, and you can push back that data to the ads manager and again connect with a proper audience. The major issue that we used to face is like the junk quality is coming from ads. That
Mhm.
is getting reduced because of these kind of integrations. So yeah, there's a lot of scope, and if we are not getting into that, we are not exploring the labels, the ads efficiency, then yeah, that will be a huge loss for many businesses.
That's true. I think it's a very key attribute for any businesses to build a meaningful communication and meaningful engagement with their prospects or with their customers. So
Right.
well said, Akriti. Thanks a lot for that. So Nilay, let me come to you. Uh, I think you are you are a founder. You run e-commerce, handles maybe thousands of customers. uh, how WhatsApp is bringing change in your life, and why do you think it is so powerful tool for your e-commerce, and why you opt for it?
So definitely a huge upgrade. I would say right now there are three major things where we use WhatsApp. I mean WABA for running a business. One would be customer service, as people are very quick. Like right now, there's people, they want responses very quick. They want replies very quick. They are very quick at making decisions, and if we lose them at that particular time, definitely there's no interest after a few hours also. So that is something which really helps. That is one. Second is, of course, we have a huge database of people coming on to our website, uh, placing orders, maybe just checking out our website and all. So we use that database to as a marketing tool. We send broadcast messages, we run offers. If some suppose there's any sale going on, we use that database and that exact customer base to send those kind of promotional messages. And the third one would be, keeping them updated with their order statuses or, refund statuses or anything. Because, and that is actually the major upgrade for me, because, I mean, for us as a team, because people, as soon as the moment they order, they want to know what has happened. As soon as the money goes out of their wallets, their pockets, they want to know where's my product and everything. So it helps, that automation helps to keep a track of it, and the customer is also at peace, even we are at peace. So yeah, so may these three things us, we've been using WABA particularly to leverage and boost our business and improve customer experience. So yeah.
That's great, Nilay. I think you have answered a lot of questions here. How e-commerce business can maybe I can say utilize the power of what Avaba here. So Preeti, let me come to you and let me ask you, because Nilay, let's say he's representing e-commerce as a brand, right, or as a segment. So as a B2B businesses also, I think you have thousands of customers in AI Sensi. I understand that. So so can you guide us by telling us like what are those typical use cases B2B businesses are using, and rather they are leveraging that and they are getting a really good benefit. So can you explain those couple of use cases about those?
Got it. Like Ravindra, I would like just want to put like numbers and analytics first, because it would
Yeah.
be so unfair if in case we are not telling everyone that how exactly powerful is
Please go
WhatsApp
ahead. That's great.
to set the context, right? So we have been seeing like the 30 to 60% of the revenue is driven through WhatsApp. And why exactly that so, right? Because it has come up with a combination of, you can see the feature enhancement they came up with, like Meta came up with, right? So it has been through the lead acquisition through click to WhatsApp ads. It is coming over WhatsApp. And then engagement, then to monetization, and then to retention. So it's not just a factor of getting automations over WhatsApp, which Nilay has explained it really well for the e-commerce segment, but for him also, not only the trigger of okay, this payment has been done and your order is confirmed is not that enough. They must be targeting that how many contacts have repurchased that similar thing again, right? That engagement comes later on, right? If I talk about the big businesses who are there, who are the player right now, and even if I come to the D2C businesses also, and even the businesses who are providing the service, I'll take you through step by step. If we come across Zerodha, I'm sure everyone has heard of Zerodha, right? They have replicated their app over WhatsApp. Now you know that rather than focusing upon creating the whole app, implementing it initially, now they have replicated whole thing over WhatsApp. You can turn on your SIPs, go ahead with the recurring payments, right? Create your own funds and everything over a single application. Get the verification done over WhatsApp, right? So from the onboarding to the engagement, and then to have them retained, all of those things which are recurring has been lesser. Over the apps, it is your server, everything is happening in your server, right? In here, everything is happening over WhatsApp, and then to that too with the reliability. Okay, this is WhatsApp, everything will be done over here. So there is one psychological reliability. Okay, this is WhatsApp, I just have to WhatsApp it to them, right? So there's a sense of reliability, relaxation that comes in, right? If we talk about DTC, because we understand we implemented it for the Delhi Transport Corporation, it didn't came up with a revenue stream of it, but it did come out of the social impact that it created. I myself saw, being from Delhi, I myself saw, okay, everyone is standing over the queues, and then everyone is over WhatsApp. Like you just have the QR code over the buses, you are just scanning the QR code, getting the tickets, even in the DMRC. You can see that social impact happening. Mysuru Zoo, Andhra Pradesh government. All of those things are happening over WhatsApp. Grievances are getting collected. All of the things where I used to go to each and every other municipal corporation, to any other government officials, or to any other, any other billings or related to the bills that I had, right? Everything is happening over WhatsApp now. So I guess this is the use case which we can see is not only with the, specific to the services, or you can say with specific to the products. It is more over the what inclination WhatsApp is coming with, right? And even if you are from a product-based company, you can still use WhatsApp as service, like for the service and engagements, right? So I guess this is the power at what WhatsApp is holding right now. And when it comes to native WhatsApp payments, it's taking a whole lot of a structure in terms of the reliability and the funnel inclination, because initially it was only broadcasting. We are broadcasting templates. We are making the payments over WhatsApp, right? It is not that now. It is all funnel. User is coming, sending a hi, I want to do this, I want to do that. We are capturing those leads, creating a whole environment, okay, creating a whole funnel for them, and then making them pay over WhatsApp. Lead is coming from the click to WhatsApp ads, right? Engaging them, asking them questions, right? And then making them pay over WhatsApp. So I guess these are all are the use cases which actually have impacted WhatsApp. And I can see the journey like for like 4 years now into the WhatsApp Business API, that we started with broadcasting, that the number won't get banned, and now people coming up and asking that this is my use case, I want this use case to be implemented, right? This is the difference. You should tell them what exactly is WhatsApp Business API. So the pitch changed from what exactly is WhatsApp Business API now to, okay, these are the things which we have to implement. They come up and say, okay, I want to implement this for them, right? So yeah, it is now more of a consult thing in terms of understanding their business and providing them the journey. So yeah, that's all. I guess this sums up.
That's wonderful, Preeti. Thanks a lot for these insights. I think you so correctly. No one wants to have an unread message on your WhatsApp. Rather, thanks to WhatsApp and Meta, I think they understood that and they introduced the feature of unread message. Now you can filter it out. I'm so happy about it because I never like having that bracket number. So you always go and clear everything. So I think that is one habit I feel the opening rate or the click rate what we are getting in WhatsApp is so amazing. And I certainly agree with you for the government services. Rather, we are also implementing here in BMC for entertainment zones. Uh, Going on WhatsApp, booking a ticket rather than standing in line for queues for hours. Like you can see a Mumbai Zoo, right? Scan the QR code and get the ticket. It's so simple and it's so great. So I think thanks to Meta for providing such a platform basically where we are, and now we have started innovating it. Now everyone has started putting some very innovative brain and start using the power of WABA there. So Akriti, let me come to you and let me ask you the same question. What kind of such a use cases has inspired you? What kind of have you come across a use case where this B2B business has leveraged it in a very different way?
So, since I help people grow their personal brands, it's all about personalization. And earlier we used to send just transactional messages, broadcasts, like Preeti said. But now it is more about becoming a problem solver or delivering an instant value rather than making them wait or sending them messages or emails and getting them on board through clicking on some links and all. What is happening nowadays, what we have done with our one of our coaching clients is that we use definitely we can use landing pages or click to WhatsApp ads or even the data that we collect from the master classes. We just created a personalized consultation nudge kind of campaign where we used all the high intent leads, because when we are getting them from the landing page, they have paid a certain amount to get here. So these are the people who are of high intent. We got them clicking, we send them the personalized automated messages with an offering of like 15 minutes free call, and also sending them a voice note of the person, of the coach who was like doing the getting a personalized touch with that person, and the conversion rate are definitely good. It's like Preeti said, it's around 30 to 40%. We saw the jump of around 35% conversion rate over there. And what happens when a person comes on this call once, definitely most of them gets converted into an enrollment of the course or something like that. So that helps our client get their high ticket product get sale as much like they were not getting it from email or even from the WhatsApp proper click to website campaign. But supported for the content that we push through WhatsApp help them get enrollment better than these campaigns. So yeah, that was why this happened, because of the immediacy and the personalization that we created over WhatsApp. it's getting like with the right personalization, and if we are using the CRM to build that message, yeah, definitely it will give you good conversions.
That's great, Akriti. A following up question, Akriti, here, because you are a communication expert. So now these people started using WhatsApp for marketing. I think I'm sure out of 10 messages, 3 4 messages start coming from some brands, right? Someone is pushing their products or someone is pushing their some kind of services. In this world of this marketing, how businesses should stay human, right? And what are those mistakes we should avoid while starting the communicating with our customer through WABA? Because you are going to have a what can I say, a broadcast kind of message where you are going to
Right.
send a personalized, but maybe to a message to a 200,000 people, 10,000 people. It's
Mhm.
it's so thin line to be a
Right,
human and
definitely.
inhuman or
Right,
system.
right, right, right,
So how are you going to do
right.
that?
I think using a tool that understand when to move the conversation from bot to human and human to bot is very important. Because what happens, you are creating personalized messages using the CRM, using the customer journey. You are understanding where the person has, like, if the person has abandoned the cart, and you are sending, hi, Preeti or anyone, you are just like, hi, and you're sending that I saw that you have abandoned. Is there any query that I can resolve over here? Like that person, definitely the person is looking to solve my query first rather than just selling it. Okay. And after that, when you build upon it by sharing the quick replies options, well, like because people like MCQs, they don't like to write so much big messages. So by giving them options like MCQs, like quick replies, they get understanding of what where the conversation is moving, and we can resolve it using the FAQs because we have that understanding of our business. So I think using those insights and ideas, building a message chain that we use in Instagram automation also. We create a flow by asking the people to comment on any particular reel. We do that on Instagram also. We need to replicate similar kind of thing on our WhatsApp. We have options like catalog. We have options that we can push to that particular person with respect to their requirements, and ultimately sending them voice note or sending them some offers when they are about to close. If you pitch them that other people have also bought these kind of products, then they will. It is like when you are going to buy or click on the buy button on Swiggy or Instamart, any platform like those, you get options na, that you have bought these earlier or people have bought this earlier as well. So putting those kind of personalization or options to people will also help you increase your sales. So I think people need to understand that how the flow should be, not like a generic broadcast mess and sending every options. You need to understand your customer journey and their requirements.
Yeah, well
And
said.
also, yeah, I just wanted to add one more line. Avoid being spammy, respect the time and the frequency that you are sending your messages to. So generally, we get options because of AI fancy like tools. We get options to send thousands of messages. We should respect people's boundaries as well, like the timings and the frequencies that we are using.
That's true. I
Yeah.
think as a marketing per se, we always think that we should be in the shoes of our customer. We should stand. Let's say if you are sending message, let's think about if I receive the message in this way, will that work? So I think that is the
Right.
fundamental of marketing, and most of the time, I because we are all are into marketing area, so and having a experience of decades now. So people always start blaming tools if it is not working, but nobody actually thinks about a right way of communication. Okay, exactly what am I communicating with my customers, and am I if I receive such kind of message, will I entertain them? If the answer is no, then we should not send it. We should
Mm.
not do that campaign. That is so important to understand. And Preeti and Akriti well said about the personalization part. So let me come back. So I'm continuously trying to navigate our panel to problems of B2B businesses, because I understand for e-commerce and larger enterprises there are so many use cases. But a smaller business person, SME or MSME businesses, I have seen so many MSME businesses started using WABA and getting huge turnaround in terms of CTRs. Let me share you one of my customers case study here. They are into chemical business, very niche business, business where they have products like peptides and so many such a kind of words we may not able to understand also. But when they get their business on WABA and they put a website chatbot, right, for their website, and they have started harnessing the leads like anything. We never thought, because I'm sure I'm sending various email campaigns, various SEO campaigns, various SEM campaigns. But when they put WABA on their website and they put catalog kind of features where they have chatbot, people said hi, there is a response, and then you send a catalog. It's wonderful to see a chemical business can also get amazing leads and can drive business to WABA. So Preeti, I wanted to come to you on this front, because when we started talking about WABA to that customer, of course they were in clouds. They were thinking, okay, will that work for me, right? And what is the right time to start? We are too small or we are too big. Anything can be there, right? So I really wanted to understand, because there is already a business app other than WABA, right? You can start your business app, you can put your catalog, people can communicate. There can be one small message. If you said hi, hey, I will get back to you, such kind of message you can do there. So what's the real time, or what is the right time basically for the small business to move from that business app, WhatsApp business app, to a WABA? What do you think?
Okay, so I'll like quickly elaborate what exactly we have experienced. We have been doing a lot of, being a BSP, we have been doing a lot of, you can say alpha and beta along with meta team in order to sit and understand what exactly businesses do want, right? We came across many of the businesses who are very small, and we understand they have their own, you can say, bunch of people who are going to take that product again and again, or who are going to take those services again and again. For the businesses to start, we came across many of the partners who have been working with us in terms of presenting what customer wants, right? So when you come up with this idea of what your customer wants rather than what my targets are, in order to making WhatsApp as a tool similar to SMS, no, it's a big no, right? So you can't turn your tool as an SMS broadcasting. Just come across with a use case saying that, okay, one thing happened with me. I came across with Just Dial, right? I was finding one of the tutors online, right? I just searched for it. They called me up, right? Earlier, and it was 2 years back. Now, if I go through, right, they have provided a WhatsApp button. I just click on that, ask for an inquiry, right? First thing is within their WhatsApp, right? They have already added all of those details, like their website, their address, their exact location, all of those things, right? We don't have to go anywhere else, right? In website, first thing, we are very lost. So if you're a small business, website is now an optional thing when you're purchasing a WhatsApp Business API. I believe this is something which is very much, confined to some of the partners, right? And you can even reach out to 12GRIDS if in case you want to. But yes, it is very optional now. Website is now optional. It's not mandatory to have it. There is one alpha which we are doing, which is, you can purchase, you can have a business app number over API as well. Both of them can coexist, and hence it is named as coexistence.
Oh, okay.
So that's something which Meta is coming up with. They're coming up with a lot of solutions. So first thing is, there is no good time to start. Every time you're thinking of starting it over WhatsApp Business API, it's a good time, right?
Yeah.
It's just that you should have a mind of a funnel, like this is the business and this is the funnel which is going to work out for me. And if in case you have any custom CRM or tool, that's a plus, because it is going to help you to track, okay, these are the insights which I had earlier than WhatsApp Business API. Here is what I can do, or you can say a mature engagement over WhatsApp, or for the custom audiences who actually want it, right? Do not send them open messages, hi, welcome, Radhe Radhe, or something like that, right? Try sending them messages which are actually specific to their requirements earlier with you as a business, and respect the fact, right? And like, yeah, sending them messages which actually they want to send. If the user is sending, hi, I want to purchase this, right? If they have said that I want this particular pipe, let's say, right? You just help them in order to understand with the measurement of it, rather than sending, okay, these are the things, this is the offer which is going on. No, they don't want to listen to this. Go on to the drip journey. This is the pipe, they want size, now they want quantity. This is how you go ahead with that. This is just a small example of the manufacturer who are very with a small scale manufacturers, right? And this is how it goes from a lady who is into the kitchen, they have started their own cloud kitchen. So create a catalog. These are the things which I'll be serving you: breakfast, lunch, dinner, right? And create a catalog of it. Create a native WhatsApp payments now. Create the click to WhatsApp ads. Land them over WhatsApp. Ask them the questions. Make them pay over WhatsApp, right? These are the small things they can do, and start with it, I would say.
So that's really well said, Preeti. I think I remember a couple of my sales meeting where we used to say, "Hey, bring your customer to WhatsApp. You will close the customer." Well, of course, that time I think WABA was not there, but it was a saying because if customer is always on the email, he's always only on the calls. Sometime he receives the call or sometime he not receive the call. Bring him on WhatsApp. He will reply to your every message,
Exactly.
and it's a done deal. So it's a really interesting analogy to put here. Okay, once you bring your customer on WhatsApp, you can really engage that customer the way you want, right? And of course, if you wanted to run away that customer, then you start putting the spam messages. Certainly, the customer will block
Yeah, but
you.
everyone has to be very mindful about it. That's what I think.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So I think let me ask a next question to Nilay because it's very interesting communication here because one can do automation through WABA, right?
Mhm.
And I think through a platform like AI Sensei or what 12GRIDS provide, you can also interrupt or interject the communication, and you can also chat with your customer,
Correct.
right? So I think I heard at a God of Sports when customer starts communicating with you, you himself yourself also start talking to the customer. So I
Yeah.
really wanted to understand about that experience of yours. As a business owner, also you are trying and getting interjecting the community interactions happening with the bot, and then you are talking to customer and you are really closing the
Mhm.
customer. So I wanted to
Mhm.
understand that your experience. And second,
Mhm.
immediate question here is how you balance this, how you balance
Okay.
till what time automation should work and when are you
Hmm.
going to respond as a person.
Okay. So, what happens is कि we do usually get queries about, people asking कि, okay, this is my requirement, this is my budget or this is my playing style, and which product, would be suitable for me. So I believe in not selling directly to the customer without understanding what his requirement is, because I just want to make sure कि he or her has to come back to me कि okay, अगर मुझे product लेना है, I'll take it from this particular website only because the solution for it. Other things come secondary like price and the things as well. So what we do when people ask us questions regarding the products, what is this product all about, when they ask about the product in case of which kind of racket would suit me, or if I'm using this particular product right now, what would be an upgrade for me, or something questions which are a bit technical and to be specific, we usually I sometimes try to chat with that person on the by intervening the chat, because that actually makes the customer feel ki, okay, there's some connection, I am speaking to a human and I'm not speaking to a bot, and he is not trying to sell it to me, he's just first trying to understand okay, okay, this is something my requirement is. And that also helps me leverage that sale, because he or she becomes much more confident rather than just surfing online or something like that, right? Because some of the customers also do their own personal research as well, but they still have their doubts. So we try to explain it, and that's where we intervene those chats and not rely on automation. And to be specific for automation, maximum automations are for my utility messages, which are like, updating their order statuses and everything, because that is something which helps me leverage the utility messaging system, the API. I connect my endpoints of my website, and based on that, messages get shoot up along with tracking links and everything. So that is where it becomes easy, and there are no mistakes, because if a human is doing those kind of things, there's a chance he might mix up two orders or something like that. So that is an automation which I use it, and I rely on automation for that. But when it comes to selling products, or trying to understand the requirements, then there's somewhere, there's human touch which is particularly required.
Wonderful. I think this is a really interesting stuff, because I think the mundane task, or rather, I can say a system-driven task, can be automated, and wherever the human required a human touch, or human required a
Then
human to talk, I think that's where the human should interrupt and should start talking
correct,
to the customer. Well said.
correct.
I think I remember a use story of one of my B2B customer. They are particularly into giant laser machines. Yeah, so nowadays the laser machines are so popular. So those guys have implemented WhatsApp to service their customers who are using or buying their laser machines. This is so interesting use case. Similar kind of use cases I have seen in the machinery industry, companies who are manufacturing machines and automating their service division, service customer support division, through WhatsApp. So they have a QR code on their machine, and people scan the QR code, it hits on the WhatsApp, and they can ask FAQs, they can ask questions, they can see the details of video of machines, they can see the manuals of machine on the WhatsApp. I was so fascinated. Of course, we implemented that, and we are so proud about that. We able to achieve such kind of stuff. It's so fascinating as a marketer. How the technology can really bring so much of user convenience. And I think this is wonderful use cases for B2B businesses. Okay, I think it's already 47, so I might need to wrap up quickly. So let me ask a very important question to all of my panelists. Uh,
Hmm.
what metrics really matters in WhatsApp marketing? How are we going to calculate the success of your WhatsApp marketing campaign or implementation of this initiative? Akriti, can we start with you?
Sure. So I think for any entrepreneurs or any business owner, I think resources and efficiency is the most important thing. So if we can leverage the conversation to conversion rate, we can understand that that will be better, because how many conversations we drove using the automations or the manual interventions, and how many conversions got uh, us from like WhatsApp, or especially from those conversations. If we can label those and we can create lookalikes and use it further, it will give us better results than our previous campaigns. So I think that one.
That's really interesting. Preeti, is it possible to do it?
Yeah, I guess why not?
Okay. Yeah, Preeti, I think yours, one metrics you feel
Got it.
we should track.
Sure. So it's really clicked, matrices like the clicked. So basically, we if we come across the click rate, right? It's a plus plus for a business. Why exactly? Because that's the what you can say is that bottom of the funnel, in terms of purchasing, or who are you get the maturity of the interest of those customers to whom you have broadcasted, right? Or any of the payments that you have done. And if we come across the native WhatsApp payments, then the pending payments are the one, because you might not be targeting the ones who have already paid, but for one where the failure is there or the pendings are there. So I guess the matrices which are missed are the click rates, right? Click matrices. And the other one is the pending and the failed payments over native WhatsApp payments.
Yes, that's true. Okay, Nilay, what metrics you always love to track?
First is how much money I spend on a marketing campaign and how much sales I generate. So that's the basic of all. And second, I would say कि how many customers have not blocked me if they feel
Very interesting
Because
perspective here.
so
Preeti, we
there's
might need to add such kind of
of
report
course there's
now.
no metrics to calculate it. So what we've seen is ki there are few people, I mean, so there are certain people who I cater, and they are very reserved people. They are very social inactive persons, but still we somehow have those numbers, because of course while they are placing orders, we have got big database of HNIs and ultra HNIs as well. So what happens is ki those kind of people have already protected themselves from not receiving those kind of marketing messages.
Mm.
So when we send a utility message, it goes across, there's no problem. But when we ask for feedback or something like that, that counts as a marketing message. So that is something which we take care of, because we don't want to make the customer ki yaar to piche hi pad gaya, like that should not be the case. So that is something which we try, and not oversell things. But yeah, in terms of, there's a thin line which we try to maintain, not to be greedy for sales and then invading a person's privacy, or you know that. So of course there's no metrics to calculate it, but yeah, the moment we see our hygiene going from high to medium, then we are like, okay, now we need to you know yeah, to ease, slow down a bit. And again, that's how the process works. So
I
first is
think
of course the
this
ROI.
is
Yeah,
important. I think I
yeah,
feel we can able to see the way in email we have unsubscription rate.
yeah,
Similarly, here we can have a block rate. I
yes,
can agree. And I think there is also a rating of our
yeah.
channel
So
ABC.
it goes
So
from high, then
high,
it
medium,
comes
yeah.
down to a medium, then it's low. So medium is where people should be like, okay, now I just need to take this as a warning, otherwise I'm gonna
Take a
need to
break.
start the whole process.
Correct. Another question for my whole panel, all panelists. Okay, Akriti, we'll start with you. What are the common mistakes you see brands are making on WhatsApp?
I think using it similar to the WhatsApp one, like broadcasting. What happens
Hmm.
is like we don't see SMS. Why? Because we think that it is a kind of
Spam.
spam. But if we are buying from someone, like if I'm buying from First Cry, and if I'm getting a message from them, then I'm still using them. If they are promoting anything or pushing any promotional message also, I'm still using them, keeping them in my WhatsApp list. Why? Because I am sure that if I'm getting a WhatsApp OTP from a brand, a verified number, then it is not a spam. I'm getting protection from for myself also. So I think we should use it very like we should be okay, we should not bombard people. We should not use generic message. If we have the capability, we should personalize it, and we should use it for understanding people's requirement, our customers' requirement, and it's a loyal base. Because that is community that will help you push your sales further. You can launch any product and you can test in that community, and you will understand that you have to launch that product or not. So I
Yeah,
think this is the mistake that I see people doing, using similarly in the same manner as they used SMS or email.
that's very great insight. Nilay, what is that
Um,
one common mistake?
of course, like, just pushing sales messages, like cold mail, like we have a concept of cold mails or cold calls, sending cold messages of, just getting some database online and just trying to message them to just win, have a chance. But as a business, we should understand ki they are people after all. So we need to respect their privacy and not bombard with messages. Otherwise, it would be not good. And then people might, if you are sending important messages, even that might be a point where people might ignore those messages, like
Mhm.
what happens with bank messages right now, or cred for say. So that is one thing which should not be done.
Yeah, I just got some interest rate coming from credit because I ignored that message. So I can
Like
relate that quickly.
so yeah.
Yeah, Preeti.
Yeah, so first myth is about thinking that blue tick is everything.
Oh my.
Okay,
That's so
so
much important, yeah.
yeah, so everyone comes up saying that, okay, I want a blue tick. No, it doesn't go like that. You go create your brand first, create the whole funnel around it, and then see that how exactly the leads are coming up. Thinking that CTWA can't do the magic and sending the long texts rather than a crisp media, and thinking that media can't do the magic, right? So I guess these are all other pointers.
Oh, to the point, Preeti. Very well done. Okay, I think time for a quick rapid fire. So all my panelists will get 5 seconds to answer. Yeah, you need to be very quick. I think it's hardly, I think we have a few 5 minutes, so we have 5 questions. Let's ask about that. Okay, so let's start with Aakriti, then Preeti,
Yeah,
and then Nilay. Yeah, that's the
sure.
sequence. First question, broadcast or chatbot?
Chatbot, definitely.
Preeti?
Yeah, for initial qualification and for understanding the cues,
Cool.
understanding the customer. Yeah.
Perfect. Chatbot. Preeti?
Chatbot, of course.
Oh, okay. Nilay?
Chatbot.
Everyone is chatbot.
Yeah.
What will happen to broadcast? Okay. Second question. Yeah, I think we talked about it, but still, I think I would love to know the favorite one. So, your favorite WhatsApp business use case, Akriti.
I think it's turning a lead, just a lead, warm lead, to a loyal advocate kind of customer.
Okay, how you did do it?
So if you build a community, you focus on building a community, you'll get you get a place where people interact with each other. I have seen there's a very good case study of Slurp Farm. They launched with one WhatsApp group and they built a community of 5, 7 WhatsApp groups in that community. And whenever they are launching any product, so there's a parental group for food, there's a parent group for toddler tantrums. So because I have a toddler, that's why I'm in that community. So I know. So that's how
Send me the
you
link.
build a community. I'll share the link. But
I
I'm
too
not
have
sure
a
that's
toddler
for
now.
fathers. It's for mothers, definitely.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. So that's a great case study. We should focus on building community.
okay. That's great. Preeti?
Yeah.
Anything which has acquisition, engagement, monetization, onboarding, retention.
My goodness, everything comes in that.
Yeah, that's what. If you
Nilay?
have any of them, that's best.
I would
Okay.
say customer retention and experience by, updating him once he has placed the order and not ghosting.
That is so important. Yeah, thank you. Okay, Akriti, coming back to you.
Yeah.
Voice
Mhm.
notes or text only for marketing?
I think voice notes definitely for personalization, but for text, we need to use it for utilities or for transactional messages. So both are important, equally important.
Okay,
Yeah.
but priority you say text, voice notes.
For initial phases, yeah, definitely voice notes because you're understanding your customer. But to like Nilay said, that they use automation because manual interventions can mishaps can happen when you are sending links and all. So I will stand by it again. Like there's two things more, like they are both important. So yeah, for personalization, if you ask, voice notes.
Sure. Preeti?
Yeah, so I would say like I would go ahead with the media plus text, not either from like voice notes or text only.
Yeah,
Voice notes
text
is
only.
actually into the tier two of it when you customize and think of customizing it. We have done it for Ankur Bariku for the video customizations.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool. Nilay?
I would say text because I haven't actually tried voice notes. So this is the first time I'm getting an idea. So I've already kept a note, let's think of something
So
where we could
you now
use
you
voice
have
notes.
a takeaway from the panel discussion.
Yeah, and we'll let you know if it becomes successful or not.
That's wonderful. Great. I think it's exactly 7:59, so we are in time. So all panelists, thanks a lot for great insights.
Welcome.
And it was really wonderful chatting with you guys. I think time for a question and answer. So Mehak, over to
Yes.
you. I think
Oh,
maybe audience
hey.
can start asking questions about this.
Hi back. I'm just going to take quick 30 seconds where my team is going to put in a quick link for the feedback form. We in 30 seconds quickly fill up the feedback form. Let us know, when if you're going to be there for the next webinar. Let us know what you learned, how the session was. Kedar, can we have the link in the chat box, please?
Yeah, sure.
Excellent. So the link has been put in the feedback in the chat box. Everybody, please quickly fill the form, give us your feedback. Also, we are displaying the next webinar that's supposed to happen on 21st of August, 2025. The next webinar is going to be on AI and automation edge in B2B businesses. So this is a new fluff that we have where AI has become the new trend. Without AI, nothing can happen. So we're wishing to see everybody over here. So quickly register. We're going to be sending you messages through WhatsApp as well. Excellent. Cool. So because we're running out of time, let us now run to the questions. So the first question we had was from Raghav Jindal. Not specified who this is directed to, but the first message was, if we want to sell product through WhatsApp, then which meta campaign should we use for it?
So I have answered in the chat box. I'll answer it over here. So I think you can select the objective of sales or
Yeah.
leads. So you can use that. And you will in the next level, on the WhatsApp level, you'll get an option of selecting WhatsApp over there. So you can ultimately run a campaign, click to WhatsApp. And in the ad section, you will initially get an option of flows that you can create over there only. If you don't have the integrations right now, the API integration, so you can start with flows. And then ultimately, if that is working well for you, you can switch to APIs.
Excellent. Excellent. So Preeti and Nilay, do you want to add on to anything? And Ravi, please, this question is for you as well. So if you guys want to add anything else for this question.
No, I think it's answered. Like
It's
I
answered.
don't think there's more. Yeah.
Correct. You can go ahead with the PSPs or the PSPs who are providing WhatsApp Business API as a service, if in case you want a full-fledged funnel around the meta campaigns for catalogs and everything.
Perfect. Perfect. All right. Let's go to the next question. This question is from Arjunan. He is asking, try to explain with anyone the role, like how to use WhatsApp for B2B. Arjunan, I think this question is already answered through the entire panel discussion itself. So I hope you've received the answer. Let's move to the next question. It's by Yuti Trivedi, where she's asking, according to your opinion, which chatbot is efficient and does not require manpower to do prompt?
Yeah, I guess I would like to answer on that. Like in terms of chatbot, if you're asking, which is very specific to WhatsApp, like you just have to create a specific, you can say a personalized chatbot over WhatsApp. So there's a feature which the specific providers are providing. If you go ahead with them, there's a feature. If in case you want to go ahead with the personalized chatbot builder, you can create it on your own. It's just a drag and drop chatbot builder, and it's just to be set one time, and then it can work for each and every customer who is coming in and in a personalized way.
Excellent, excellent. Preeti, Nilay, Ravi, anything else to add from here? All right, cool. So we have the next question from Sneha. She asked that
I think you missed one question. There's question above as well.
Faizan, yes. So there is a next question. I think he just posted it. Yes. So Faizan asks, how can we prevent to block WABA account? I think this is a problem that a lot of businesses face. So I think this
just
should be
avoid
answered by Nilay.
just avoid bombarding messages. Just focus on utility messages for a longer time. Just try to do warm messages, and I think people would be happy. So there won't be, there'll be a lesser chance, I would say, there.
I would just like to
For
add in here, Nilay, like
yeah,
just make sure that you're opting into all of the customers from website,
yeah,
from physical branding,
hmm,
from your, you can say the facade branding or any physical branding that you're doing. Make
yes,
sure you're getting the opt-ins that I want
yes,
to be communicated over
correct.
WhatsApp. Even if a toggle is there in your website, that would be fine. That I want to receive the communication over WhatsApp. I guess that
Hmm.
can help you to
Yeah, we
make
have started doing that. So yeah, do people do say yes or no? So
do make sure that you're putting the opt out buttons in the templates if in case you're bombarding it, even if you're
okay,
doing it, make sure you're adding an opt out button, creating an
okay.
auto, okay, you won't be receiving any further
Few
communication.
further updates.
People see block and report options,
Report options.
right? So
Yeah,
rather than clicking on them, they might click on opt out,
opt out.
right? And they will help you.
Thanks. Thanks.
Excellent.
I think I will also like to add here. I think hyper personalization is I feel it's a key.
Hmm.
Example, if I talk in terms of Nilay's business, if I am a badminton player and if you start sending me a messages on football, I'm certainly going to opt out or block. So, or
Hmm.
maybe the way Aakriti also talked about the brand, food, baby food brand. She is interested. That's why she's reading the message. If you start sending her some different messages other than baby food, I'm sure she's going to block it. So hyper personalization is really a key, and I think in next session also we are going to talk about AI and automation. So hyper personalization, I think, is very much important here.
I want to add one more thing. We miss it usually. We don't read the policies, WhatsApp policies, Meta policies. We don't just read it. If you're not reading it, at least do a chat GPT, quick chat GPT, that what are the major policies. Okay, just list it out in bullets and definitely follow that, because then even the tools like AI Sensei won't be able to help you. So yeah, I think that should be one thing we should remember always.
All right. Excellent. Excellent. All have given really great and strong answers. We have the last question for the day from Sneha. She asks that in B2B, when buying cycles are long, like 1 or 2 years, in that case, physical meetups are valuable to build trust. How can we leverage WABA in this case very effectively?
I guess
Uh,
I would like to answer it.
Hmm.
So create your funnel very specifically. If you know the buying cycle is 1 2 years, then you have turned up your first ladder out, right? You just have to step up to the second one, is to understand that which tools you are using. Make the smart move of automations, right, in the right point in time. आजकल तो we know ना, we get up from the bed, we फोन चेक करते हैं सबसे ज्यादा, राइट? सो व्हाट एग्जैक्टली इज द राइट पॉइंट इन टाइम कि मुझे रील डालनी है, मुझे पता है सुबह सुबह उठेंगे लोग 5 6 बजे, 5 से 9 के बीच में, एंड आई वुड लाइक मैं अपलोड कर देती हूँ रील उस पॉइंट इन टाइम पे, सो एंगेजमेंट हाई हो जाता है. सो फर्स्ट थिंग इज टू अंडरस्टैंड योर बिजनेस, राइट? एंड आई अंडरस्टैंड कि फिजिकल टच इज क्वाइट क्वाइट इंपॉर्टेंट हियर, राइट? एज आई मेंशन कि अंकुर हारिकू ने इतना सारा सेल कैसे किया अपने पर्टिकुलर वेब, वेदा इज अ स्पेसिफिक थिंग दैट दे केम अक्रॉस, राइट? उन्होंने क्या किया कि पर्सनलाइज वीडियोस क्रिएट करी. इट वॉज थ्रू AI. वो हर एक कस्टमर को उनका नाम बोलती थी, बस एक पर्सनलाइजेशन था, बट इट वॉज अ ग्रेट टच, राइट? सो आई गेस दैट इज द वन थिंग. फिजिकल मीटिंग भी इसीलिए होती है कि वो पर्सनलाइजेशन नहीं मिल पा रहा, उसको तेरी अटेंशन नहीं मिल रही. सो यू विल हैव टू मेक श्योर दैट यू आर इंश्योरिंग दैट अटेंशन इज बीइंग प्रोवाइडेड, एंड इन टर्म्स ऑफ सर्विस क्रिएट योर retention games strong in terms of WhatsApp.
excellent. Excellent.
I would love to add here, Meg, if
Yes,
you
sir.
have time.
Yeah, yeah.
In B2B business where sales cycles become 1 or 2 year, I think the most important area comes here as the engagement. Because let's say if inquiry started floating today and you started talking to them, it's a really big time, right? It's almost a 600 days sometime. You are trying to be in ahead of your customer. So it's very important that keep timely manner in a ABM strategy, account-based marketing strategy, we should keep sending them or keep returning their attention towards us.
Hmm.
So in terms of particular frequencies, we need to send such kind of communication which is hyper personalized, which will make them realize that okay, this brand still exists. because it's a very long time, right? So it's very important to have a right content to be built first, and we need to broadcast, or we need to send that content in a hyper personalized manner to that audience in particular frequency. That is very much important.
Excellent. Very, very well said, Ravi. Uh, so, all right, everyone, this brings us to the end of today's session. A huge thank you to all of you for turning in, and an even bigger thank you to our amazing panel, Nilay, Aakriti, Preeti, and Ravi, for bringing real-world insights, stories, and energy to this conversation. We started by calling WhatsApp the most underused growth tool in B2B. And after the session, I hope this feels less like a bold statement and more like a clear opportunity waiting to be tapped. At the end of the day, growth doesn't always need more tools. It needs smarter use of the ones we already have in our own pocket. Quick reminder, if you haven't filled the feedback form yet, please do. We read each and every feedback that is given to us for the future sessions around what you want to learn. And before we go, keep an eye out for the next webinar. Banner is going to be up again on the screen. We'd love to see you there. Thank you again for joining us today from all of us at 12GRIDS. Stay curious, stay connected, and maybe next time for your follow-up, send a message on WhatsApp. Take care. See you next time, the next webinar.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.